Alright, this will be the last offline test before I go online. It's only been 31 days, but one less day is not going to change anything. Oh man, I do miss my friends, so I'm dying to get back online. So that's what I'm going to do. So before that, I'm going to do one last little test, but this one's going to be a mix of PlayStation as well as PC. So, because there was a comment from way at the beginning during the 30 days, but like near the single digit day mark, talking about how he couldn't play Steam games offline. And there is validity to that because I've already did some testing. As you can see, I am still offline, unable to connect to server be offline, may not be connected to the internet. So, these three games, the Warhammers, cannot be played offline, unfortunately. This, I'm not sure if it was promoted to be online only. However, I did look it up, and it does say it requires internet connection. So, I don't know if there's an investigation to be had here. However, there are games that are still where you can launch it, but it will just forever freeze and load. So I'm going to show you that now. And also, it's only up to these four, all the Warhammers and 3 Kingdoms. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Yeah, 3 Kingdoms. Shogun 2 is playable. I don't think I tried Thrones. Let's try Thrones real quick. Let's see if we can play Thrones. But Shogun 2 is good. Rome 2 is good. Yes, this one launched, so we're good on that too. So yeah, anything from 3 Kingdoms to Warhammer 3, you cannot play offline. So I don't know if there's a lawsuit on Creative Assembly, or it needs to be an investigation or something of that sort. So good. It's playable. Good stuff. But the games that I want to highlight here, I don't know why it. What? What is this? What is this? That was fancy. I've never done that. Okay. How do I... This'll work. That's fine. I don't know why it gave me an Xbox. What is this? What is this? Anyway. It was a Warhammer game too. Looking for it. Battlefleet Gothic Armada. It'll launch it, but it won't play. So I'm looking for it. I didn't see it. Did I miss it somewhere? I don't see it. Oh, right here. Hello. Yeah, both of these. I tried to play both of these, and they would launch, but then that's it. Skip that. Nope, can't skip that. Go ahead and turn on my speakers. But and this is what I would get. I'd be stuck here. It'll probably say press any button to continue, but then it'll just load. At least for sure the second one does. I don't know about the first. I just know that I waited 30 seconds, nothing happened, and I quit. The other one, with the one I tested, I waited for about 5 to 8 minutes, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing's happening. All right, give me a moment. I gotta Control Alt Delete. Yeah. Task Manager. Oh, see, there's the press any button to continue. Yeah, okay. We'll wait here for about a minute. So while we wait, let's go ahead and switch to the PlayStation so I can discuss this real quick. And this follows the Steam thing where the disk drives still work. However, some games will not work without an internet connection. So yesterday I was showing you that I was downloading Naruto, and I said I won't sit here and wait for 15 minutes. So I'll go ahead and give you an update. Well, the update is it refuses to download all of it. It will go all the way to halfway, and then it'll give you an error code, and then you can keep pressing retry, and the error code won't explain anything. So some physical discs do not work without internet connection. So Naruto would be one of them. I do have a disc in here that I'm going to show you right now. Oh, yeah. And this is it. I actually don't know what this game is. I found it in my long lost pile of games. And by pile, I mean it's very, very small pile. I probably have like 10 physical games. I used to have a bunch more, but I thought the gaming generation would keep getting better, so every time a new generation came out, I did sell my console. Now, I still have my PS4 right there, and along with the PS5. But yeah, see, it's playing just fine. You can see the disc indicator. Hold on. Whoop. Disc indicator. So the disc drives do work without being online. So we're good on that. However, you do need to be careful on which physical disc you get, which brings into why I did this test, which is physical versus digital media, which I consider it the exact same. Because without a physical device being there, you can't play digital media, and then digital media is being used to block certain physical, physical stuff. So an example I would give is constantly where the cars are trying to pay block certain, like seat warmers or other car devices that are installed, but you have to pay a digital currency to activate them, and then a reoccurring cost, or you lose access to what's physically there in the vehicle. So to me, digital and physical are the exact same. There is no debate in this. So let's go back, see if it loaded. And it has not. So I'm just stuck here. Okay. The big picture is a little glitchy. There we go. That's good. We're back here. All right. So yeah, Gothic Armada, both 1 and 2 will not play, no matter what. So anything, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to make it clear. Anything between in Total War ways from Three Kingdoms to Warhammer 3 cannot be played offline. Everything else can. So let's just do where's the remaster? Is it Tiberium Wars? No. Where's the remaster? There it is. And it's playable. Now, I have been offline for a couple years now. I have not connected to the internet on my PC. In fact, I haven't even played my PC in quite some time because I haven't had the brain capacity to actually play anymore due to my disability and my limitations. But my brain has gotten stronger due to this 30-day thing. So I have gotten a little stronger, but I want you to see. I don't know if you all that dust and crud. I haven't touched this keyboard in a very long time, and I do clean it. I did clean it, I should say. I do have stuff to clean my keyboard, so if I'm gonna play this PC, this will be cleaned for sure. But yeah, it's all dusty. Haven't touched it in a very long time due to my own inability to play, because I'm a strategist. I love strategy games. Played them since I was a kid. My first game that I ever loved was Command and Conquer and Supreme Commander. Wasn't into the classics like Spyro or Crash Bandicoot or Mario. I wasn't into any of that. I did play them, but I never really liked it. My first games I ever liked was on PC, and it was strategy games. So yeah, that's the update. There are a few games that you cannot play. Is the same still running? Stop it. Get out of here. Oh, what I was saying was I haven't been connected to the internet on my PC for years, is because I disagree with Steam's policy, which is when I heard about it, is you're not able to transfer any of your games through a will, or when you pass, you can't ugh, oh, that hurt. You can't transfer it to your next of kin or someone related. So I disconnected from the internet because I disagree with the premise of that. There's a debate to be had, I'm not gonna lie. I still think you should be able to everything you own, which clearly I'm showing that you own most of these games. Like Ashes of Singularity, it works. I did try it. We could try Call to Arms, why not? Let's see if this will play. I have not played it yet. Let's see if this will play. I mean, it launched immediately. So, yeah. So these games we do own for most of the. So we do have to be careful if they're gonna sneak it through. We do need regulations that say if it's gonna be online only, it cannot say offline. Period. So it looks like it's able to play. So yeah, campaign, single player, conquest, enemy territory. Yeah. No, I didn't click it. And I didn't click it because the hitbox was a little off. But yeah, we do own our games. Let this be the last time I have to do this because I I hate doing this. I've tested this twice now. One last year and one this year. Last year it was like 26 days. This year was 31 days. So we own our stuff. There is no server that it needs to be connected except for a select few of games. And then even then you need to look into it. So like Battlefield Gothic Armada, I'll definitely be looking into, do I need to be online to play? And if I find the answer is yes, I don't know if you can do anything about it because I don't know. I don't know if it let me see. Let me go ahead and click on, does it say somewhere? No, because I'm pretty sure you need to be online for this. Yeah, discussions, yeah. I don't know how you would... Store page? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to be offline. I mean, online to do it. But yeah. So, Age of Empires, they work just fine. Let's just try one more game just for the hell of it. I know Star Wars Empire at War works. Oh, that's another thing, which I mentioned last year on this too. Empire at War and mods in general, you cannot play online for whatever reason. However, and this is where I said it last year as well, Bethesda wins in this department because in Skyrim, once you have a mod downloaded, you can play it and mod it offline. I've showed that already. So it can be done. They just, it's an option to do so for the company that hosts the mods. I think if you want to look it up, I think the title is asking Steam to change their policy, something like that. And then I show the Skyrim how you can keep your mods and stuff like that. But other than that, games are ours. There is no reason to connect to any server. There's no reason to have these monumental data servers. I will say, because I do know that there are some data centers that hold some of this information. So when we want to shut down all data centers, it's going to be a little tricky because if we just shut them all down, I don't know if we're going to shut down the information that is stored that helps, able us to keep downloading games that we delete or that get delisted, but you can still download it. So like the games that I have on my PlayStation, Samurai Jack, Saint Seiya Soldier, and then there's one other that I'm forgetting that you can't get anymore. And I'm able to have it. Of course, I'm never deleting it too as well. But if there's ever a time where like I need a little bit of room, I'll delete it for now until I beat this game and I'll re-download it. I can still re-download it. Or like Avengers, the game that I keep showing off, that I keep saying, hey, it needs to be relisted because this is still awesome the way it should have been released. This is the full package. I delete that because it's 100 gigs, so I delete that constantly until I'm either in the mood for Marvel or I do these tests, because that is my ultimate secret weapon that I use. But of course I showed No Man's Sky and all that. So as of right now, offline test is done. I will be getting online. And that's my conclusion. That's all I got. Oh, allow access. And shut down. Cool. Let's see if it'll automatically switch. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just randomly plays Conan for whatever reason. Switch. Nope, didn't switch. That's fine. I have to manually do it. That's fine. So yeah, that's the offline test. Let it end this debate. We own our stuff. There is not a server that I need to connect to. This is optional. If they ever force this upon us, I have 2 months worth of evidence now that shows we own our stuff. And that even especially during wartime, you can find evidence of Russia cutting internet cables, with using their, what is it called? The Black Fleet, something like that. And then, of course, with the Strait of Hormuz, there was talks about cutting cables, what Iran controls. It's not just the strait itself. There are internet cables under that they also can control. And if need be, they can cut everything off, cut all of the Middle East from internet access if they need to, if it gets to that desperation. So, no, we own our stuff. And we need to make sure we keep our rights as a consumer, because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know, especially with the gas prices, the gas going, getting a little strained at the moment, the supply, and with us using our reserves to keep the prices low enough, I should say, until the reserves actually get used up. It's you never know. You never know, because it does take gas to keep our powers on, because our great President Trump decided to go full gas and coal. I was so smart of him, and then cancel all the solar projects and stuff like that. But anyway, offline, we're able to play. Look, I'm gonna play Ready or Not right now, because I need to train for Siege, and this is a good game for training, because it's basically the same controller layout. So, final conclusion, there is a temporary let me see if you can see that. Unable to authenticate. Please ensure you are signed in to the PlayStation Network. That's fine. And continue. And there you are. I'm in. No online. So, yeah. It's been 31 days. There is no DRM check except for the temporary one, which is, from my understanding, is up to 15 days. That's a 30-day. And once I guess that's the one thing I don't understand is, do you need to stay on for 30 days? Or is it just up to the 15 and then you get the full access? I don't know. But other than that, yeah, the games we own is ours.